Hi, it's Dr. Robinson, and today I'm going to show you how you can look your best on Zoom. Okay, so I'm in a Zoom right now, and first of all, I'm going to tell the screen reader users that when you tab, you're going to hear search, and then what I want you to do is Shift Tab to actually go to your recurring meetings, and you're going to have to route your cursor to that. So you just caps lock left bracket, caps lock 8 to do a left click, and it will pop open and you can tab to record. So let's go ahead and we're going to go into our settings. Now you can continuously tab to get there, and you're going to open your name with your email account and down arrow to settings and open your settings. Now I'm going to go, you're going to tab in once, you're going to hear general, you're going to down arrow to background and effects. And here I am. Yep, I have a virtual background. So as you tab through here, you're going to see that. Now, if you check mirror my video and you have words behind you, it's going to look kind of funny. So there's Tech Vision in reverse, which you can't really read that well. I'm going to uncheck that box, and of course, it's realigned. Now, touch up my appearance. So I have it all the way to the end because, yes, I have a bit of age on me, and you can see some wrinkles if I don't. So I'm just going to take that scroll bar, and I'm going to left arrow, and you can see that, yep, there we go. I've got a little bit more age on me. But if I increase it all the way to the top, it improves dramatically. That also helps with the light. Keep tabbing. Adjust for low light, and you can see how it darkens at your face. The more light you have, the younger you will look. You can tap to your combo box, and you can do manual to adjust your light even more. And then as you adjust the light, it of course increases your youthfulness. Oh, we love that. Okay, so you've got different options there. Portrait lighting also, so if I uncheck that, it makes everything dark. The darker you are, in your image, of course, it shows more of your wrinkles, and yeah, anywho, so that is huge. Now, of course, you can go to your virtual backgrounds. You can continue to tab. You can add your own background. It is a very, very easy to do. You just tab to that plus, add image or video, and that will play in the background. Or you can, of course, put the image exactly that you want. Most businesses are doing that. So you get on with the business. The only issue with that is if I'm holding up an object, so I'm holding up an object, yep, so you can see part of my hand, but you cannot see that object. So be aware that if you have a virtual background and you want to be sharing information with somebody and have them see that, you have to turn off your virtual background or it will not work. Of course, another issue is now you can tab all the way around or shift tab back to your navigation pane. You can down arrow to your recording. A lot of people need to know, well, where did I save my recording? If you tab in, you're actually going to hear where your recordings are being saved. What's nice about Zoom is you can Alt-S to share your screen, and you can Alt-R to immediately record. Now, you will immediately see that recording populate when it's done, and of course it's going to be saved. Now, this is a nice long path name because by default now everything goes right to cloud if you have your cloud on. But all you have to do is Windows E to open File Explorer, Alt D, just type in Zoom. That's it. Hit enter. And you'll immediately go to all your Zoom recordings, which is really, really nice. You can also open and tab to change that if you want. But that's always a big question. How do I find my recordings? Tab through, because you can choose a location of recorded files when the meeting ends. Maybe you're just not quite ready to go through that huge File Explorer because it is ginormous. It's everything that's on your computer, and you can choose your desktop if you want to. Be very careful how much you put on your desktop because the more icons and information you have on your desktop, the slower your computer will be. It takes up a lot of RAM, so keep it clean, keep it organized. Of course, your navigation pane is huge, so if you have video issues, of course, you're going to go back to your navigation pane, go up to your video, and of course, touch up your appearance or adjust the low light. And of course, it tells you go right to your background and effects. But tab through here so you make sure you have your camera selected. if you want to mirror your videos, some people want to mirror that. If you want to do HD, of course, which improves the video also. Go through your checkboxes. I have almost all of mine checked. I do a lot of meetings, so if you're doing meetings, don't hide yourself view because everybody else wants to see you, but it will hide it from yours, so you don't have to look at yourself. But maybe you do want to look at yourself so you can actually see your appearance based on your meetings that you're going through. Okay, so the general tab, of course, if you're in a lot of Zoom meetings, which I am every day, I have that Start Zoom Workplace when I start Windows because I'm pretty much just jump in and start doing them. But go through all your navigation panes. If you need proper keyboard shortcuts, you have to be very careful here because some of these take up commands that you already automatically use with your screen reader. So be very, very careful here. They will work even whether you have them checked or not. The big one you want to check is the Control-Alt-Shift, and I'm going to suggest that for all the sighted people also, because you can lose focus of Zoom. All you have to do is Control-Alt-Shift, have that checked, and you can instantaneously get back to Zoom, and Alt-H if you're in the middle of a chat or whatever. So that is probably the biggest one that I use constantly, and of course we always have that done with the students. Anyway, go through your check options. Be very, very careful in here because these commands are utilized throughout your computer, and you're going to do it in a Zoom meeting, and of course it's instantaneously going to move you back to Zoom. So just be very careful there. I only have a few selected, but if you're not in Zoom meetings, well, that's what this whole thing is about. I'm just giving you a little heads up and warning. If you're a straight keyboard user, make sure you're very careful there. Of course, you've got accessibility here also. If you are low vision, you can change everything in here to make it easier to see your window. So that is huge. But if you're a keyboard user, then yeah, you can check it out. But basically, you have all the commands built into Zoom. Okay, so that is Zoom. And, hey, look more youthful, look lovely, lovely, lovely on your computer when you're in meetings, and that's how you do that. We'll talk to you later for another Tech Vision lesson.